Here's some content I don't think you're going to hear from anybody else. There's all these videos floating around arguing both sides of the argument of whether or not Christians should celebrate Christmas. But here's my question for people to consider. Why is it that God does not get a say in our churchianity culture today on how we worship him? Have you ever thought about that? It's like nobody stops to ask, what does he think? He's very clear in his word that anyone who wants to come near him, he must be regarded as holy, and they must come his way. And we know from Scripture, God gave us his holy days and said, these are how my people are to worship me. And then he said very clearly, they're to be observed throughout every generation perpetually forever. And then he said, do not add to, do not take away from what I've just commanded you. What has Christianity done? They've taken away all of the biblical holy days, and they've added two new ones, being Christmas and Easter. You couldn't disobey the command more if you tried. What does that mean? It means this topic should definitely, we should stop and we should study this thing out. And here's the thing. Two questions for you. Number one, if you have never stopped and evaluated Christmas to see if it's even biblical, number one, why haven't you done that? And number two, if you refuse to do that, if something inside you is like, oh, and you refuse to do that, to stop and pray about this and seek the Lord to see if this is even pleasing to him, if you refuse to do that, then it was just revealed whose God you serve. You just found out. If you refuse to audit your faith and the practices to see whether or not they're even biblical, and if you're willing to lay them down and surrender them at the foot of the cross, if you're not willing to do that, you just found out which God you actually serve. It's not him. It's you. And Jesus' words come to mind right now. Why do you call me Lord, but refuse to do what I say? We need to think about that. And a little bonus thought, have you ever stopped and realized that you can't find modern Christianity anywhere in the Bible from Genesis to Revelation? The faith that's practiced right now, nobody did it in the Bible. So whose example are Christians following today? All the way through the Bible, all the way to